So, what is rucking? Rucking is basically a low-impact exercise that involves walking or hiking while carrying a weighted backpack or a rucksack. It has its roots in the military and is still used today as part of military training. It's a full-body exercise that can improve cardiovascular and muscular health. Rucking is easier on the joints than running, so it can help prevent injuries and improve resilience. So a quick rundown of the gear I'm hauling. This is a Sandpiper 3-day pass backpack that I've had for 100 years. It's a 38-liter bag made of Cordura and weighs about 3.5 pounds. Then I have a Yes For All 25-pound weight plate. I purchased this on Amazon and I'll leave a link in the description. I got this for about $35, but I did notice that the price on these do fluctuate, so be on the lookout for that. It's way less expensive than the Ruck brand and fits in most backpacks. Then I have these tactical EVA foam plates. These are used in tactical vests and for airsoft and paintballing. These were also available on Amazon for about $16 a pair. They fit right into the hydration bladder sleeve in my backpack. And since my backpack isn't framed and offers little padding in the rear, these foam plates add extra protection for my back. They keep the weight plate snug. I just wedge the plate in between these two and my weight is secure. For the most part, hydration bladder sleeves are not meant to hold heavy weights, but mine seems to be holding up well. I wouldn't trust putting anything more than 25 pounds into that sleeve, but it seems to be working fine. So it's a beautiful day out. It's almost close to 60 degrees. It's unseasonably warm for New York City. I'm actually in the Bronx, although I'm just at the edge, near the border of Westchester County. This is part of Pelham Bay Park. And I decided to do my third ruck on the nature trail. I've been avoiding this only because there's some inclines here and stuff, and this is probably not a great idea considering I just did a 20-minute interval cycling spin class about 45 minutes ago, so my thighs are on fire. But I'm only out here just to enjoy nature and to get a little more exercise. I'm not trying to beat my personal high or keeping up with a certain cadence or doing 2 miles or more in under a specific amount of time. I'm just out here enjoying nature. It may rain, I don't know. I'm hoping it does because it's such a beautiful day to ride a motorcycle, and my bike's in storage, so this would have been an awesome day to ride. So like I said earlier, this is my first time rucking on this trail. I've been on this trail to an extent like 100 years ago. It wasn't hiking, it was just exploring, just walking around, and I didn't go in this deep, but this is really fun. My first 2 rucks were actually not too far from here on Orchard Beach. It was basically on the boardwalk, and the boardwalk, which is a, I guess, horseshoe shaped beach, is about 1.1 miles. So I walked that twice, and this loop right here I think is about 2 miles. I'm tired, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, but I'm gonna keep going. Oh my God. So I actually came down this trail just to see what was here actually, and I came upon a place, gray mare. Looks a little too wet and marshy to get in there. I guess maybe another time during low tide. Now, I don't know the whole story regarding that boulder, but when I find it, I'll post a link below. But it was a place of, it was a spiritual place for the Silvernoy. They believe that, you know, the creator placed that boulder there for reasons I'm not completely sure, but there's so many locations like that here in the North Bronx that are still here to see physically, which is wonderful. Man, I'm so glad I came out because I finally got to see that. Alright, this is what I was afraid of. This is a little steep incline, and it's not bad, but again, when you're 60 and just getting back into working out and just finished the 20-minute spin class, this is a lot. But I'm gonna keep pushing. Holy shit, just made it up that incline. And this is the, let's see, 1.59 miles. So got a little ways to go. I'm gonna do these 2 miles and call it a day. One of the things I haven't seen out here is wildlife. This area, believe it or not, because when you think of the Bronx, you think of, you know, urban blight and buildings and traffic and people, but this here is the biggest park in New York City, and it also borders Westchester County, which is the beginning of what we call upstate. So there's a lot of deer around here. I've seen them plenty of times. I see them on the way home on the on Shore Road. There's raccoons, skunk. I've seen possum. I've seen a lot of animals out here. Just for some reason don't see any. I know the deer you see mostly in this area. They come out at dusk. And you see them on the side of the road and stuff. I hear salsa music, which is telling me I'm coming to the end of the trail and headed toward the parking lot, which is actually a year-round hangout for folks around here. It's all good. Ooh. I may have overdressed. Like a base layer, and then a fleece, and then a what do you call these? Top layer, whatever the hell. I can't even think right now. Whew. Sweating bullets. That felt good.